Brittany Renner is a cautionary tale of where a lot of women are going to be in the next like 10 to 20 years. Like a lot of these chicks, bro, are going to realize like, damn, the streets are cold. This shit sucks. If I want to be able to like have a family or like live a good life, like I'm going to have to like chill out with being a, and this is where we are. This is truly where we are now.
I mean, I know everything is a joke, but I'm asking you a real question. So how does that make you feel? Because if I say that does something for me, right?
And everyone's like, oh yeah, slay girl, you got him. But who's getting a final laugh now? I already know what's gonna happen in the future for all of them because it's simple. Not much is gonna happen. Like if you're there's not many different outcomes.
Okay, well, you don't have to be weird about it.
It's just like I'm not really sure. Like I don't think
time already, and the whole thing's kind of a waste.
Wow. I mean, nobody really disrespected me like that before. Like I don't know what the heck.
You have to be dramatic.
That is not dramatic. Like, do you literally hear what the you're saying? You literally just told me that you're not gonna pay the check if I don't sleep with you. So you were coming, like that was your whole intention. Like I feel like I was.
W Mans.
From the day we met till today, I never gave off. Oh, I'm like the hookup girl.
I just think you're like a drama girl.
Says the man who literally just said, I'm not going to pay the check if you're not going to sleep with me. Like, how gross are you?
You're down. You're just embarrassed.
I'm not
you don't
down.
Tell your friends
No, you're an embarrassing man who's probably broke. Let me see it. You know, honestly, like, I don't even want to be a part of this. I'm just going to, like, how much is it? We're literally having this whole fight over $130. Wow. She asked me.
Well, she's saying it's only $130, but she don't want to pay it either. Vogue said having a boyfriend is embarrassing. Just saying, as a man, that's exactly why our generation is cooked. Expecting him to sleep with you after the first date is childish, and men wonder why we cannot find a loyal. This guy's a simp. I feel like prostitutes cost more than $130. You should have been like, babes, don't worry, I got it. It's okay. If you're starving and wanted a free meal, you could have just said that. Of course, this is going to give some terrible advice. I put the nice coins in. Why don't they come out? So, okay. So, all right. Because I can see both sides here, right? Like going on a date with a chick, right? And like expecting her to smash you and like not paying the bill unless she smashes you. Like, bro, just order escort if that's what you're looking for, right? But at the same time, we do have to deal with the elephant in the room. And that elephant in the room is simply that most are not wife material or really worthy, okay? We just have to be honest with ourselves about that. That most are simply just not worthy. Right, they're not wife material. They're not good girlfriends. They don't care about keeping a guy around. They don't care about any of that shit. So what it comes down to, so since we got hoflation, right, and since we have like that basically are 304s and don't do what they're supposed to do, everything else like that, a lot of guys have responded to it in one of two ways. You got some guys that have just left the dating marketplace altogether. They don't even engage. They're like, I'm going MGTOW. It is what it is. You got some guys who are lost. They're always going to be. Going to stay. It is what it is. And then you got other guys that basically are, going to be and respond to it this way, which I'll be honest, I put myself in this camp as well, where we're dealing with the new normal and we're treating women accordingly. Now, there is a way to do this, right? And be tactful, right? Like telling a chick straight up, like, yo, if you're not going to smash, I'm not paying for this dinner date. That's OD, but it's funny though. It is funny. But this is what feminism has done, right? Like can't be mad that they've degraded their values, they lost their modesty, they do all this, and then guys are responding accordingly, and they get angry. You know what I mean? Like they just can't get mad. The problem is that quality is literally just dropped off the deep end, and men are responding to it in different ways. Is really what it comes down to. So Brittany Renner is now a devoted, born-again Christian and prays with her new boyfriend at the start of every podcast. Bruh, this is comedy, man.
I want to add, okay, God, please guide our voices. Let nothing that we've been through be in vain, and that whoever needs to hear whatever needs to be shared through us, through the wisdom that you've gifted us, please use us, speak through us, and may our voices, may this video reach the people that need it the most. You know our intentions, cleanse our hearts, purify whatever feelings that are coming up so we can convey whatever messages you would like to use through us, protect us through this process, and just guide us. I want to add.
So for those of you that aren't familiar, she dated, Kevin Gates for a little bit, right? And converted to Islam for him. Now, now she's doing the whole Christian thing. Dude, the Christian thing is the final form for these girls. You can see Rich Cooper says that is that the final form for these hoes. Dominicano right here, one of our guys in OSS. Like someone said, this got more evolutions than Fleur Frieza. Bro, and see, Brittany Renner is a cautionary tale of where I see a lot of women, where a lot of women are going to be in the next like 10 to 20 years, right? Like a lot of these chicks, bro, are going to realize like, damn, streets are cold. This shit sucks. If I want to be able to like have a family or like, you know, live a good life, like I'm going to have to like chill out with being a thought. And this is where we are. This is truly where we are now. And religion now is like this, the out for a lot of these chicks. That is the out now. So it's very interesting to see, chat. Very, very interesting to see. But yeah, this is like her third form now. Because first it was like, I'm going to stop being a thought. Then it was, I'm going to convert to Islam. Now it's, I'm here with I'm a born again Christian, you know? And just so you guys know, she's in her late 20s or early 30s at this point. And I told her years ago with DJ Academics that this was going to happen. Let me see if I could find the clip, bro. I got in a whole argument with her about this. Bro, that we warned men about like her. She got mad about that. Yeah, we did a whole thing with her, like a 2 or 3 hour discussion, I remember. And there was a clip that went viral because like she was like yelling at me or whatever. And it was like, oh, look, she gave Myra the taste of her. But who came out right at the end, bro? Who gets the final laugh?
That make you feel? I mean, I know everything is a joke, but I'm asking you a real question. So how does that make you feel? Because if I say that does something for me, right?
And everyone's like, oh yeah, slay girl, you got him. But who's getting a final laugh now? Who was right the whole time? Bro, I am Hostradamus, chat. Okay, I am Hostradamus. I never miss with these girls. Like it's like I already know what's gonna happen in the future for all of them. Because it's simple. Not much is gonna happen. Okay? Like if you're a thought, like there's not many things, like there's not much in your there's not many different outcomes. It really isn't. There's not many outcomes of what's gonna happen. Here's your boy right here, bro. Okay? This is me, nigga. All right, guy, I never miss, bro, with these girls, man. That's me right there, okay? Like, it's like, you know, what's going on here, bro? What's going on here? Because, look, here's what it is, right? So, and I've used this example before, but I know we got a lot of new people here. I know a lot of you guys aren't familiar with a lot of this shit. Let's go ahead and talk about this shit. Are basically like gamblers, okay? Like hot girls are basically like gambling addicts. And basically what happens is this. When a woman turns 18, she has access to what I call the casino, okay? And she's able to go to said casino, gamble at said casino. She's given $1 million, right? And her job is to leave the casino up, right? The issue here, though, is that a lot of women go to the casino, they gamble. There's times where they're actually up. They come in with $1 million, they're up 1.5, they're up 2 million, they're up 3 million, 4 million, 5 million, right? But the problem is this, they stay in the casino longer than they're supposed to when the chips are up because it's fun. You're getting free alcohol. People are coming up to you. You're hanging out. You're meeting all kinds of people, right? And this casino is life, okay? 18 years old, they get $1 million and they're allowed to go into that casino. They go in that casino, they start gambling. They win here. They might lose a little here, win some more here, lose a little here. But as they stay in the casino longer and longer, they start to realize, oh shit, I'm losing more and more, right? Next thing you know, 10 years later, 12 years later, 15 years later, they're still in the casino gambling. And most of the time they're not up, they're down, right? And the casino's going to close. And what ends up happening is you got, you know, most of these chicks literally are down to $500,000, $250,000, and they're trying to hit big before they cash out the casino because they only got another hour. And that is a dating marketplace for women. That is literally the dating marketplace for women. 18 years old, $1 million, go to the casino. They go in there, first table, they double up. They're up to 2 million now. Now, what a smart girl would do is leave the casino at that point. Up, I'm out of here, 2 million. But what do? I could do better. I get to 3, I get to 2.5, I get to 4, and they stay. And then they lose it. And then they stay there even longer after that. And that, my friends, is the trap that fall into in life. They always think that they can do a better guy. They always think like I can get a little bit more, I can do better, grass greener on the other side, etc. And you know, one of the culprits here, you know, being honest with you guys, is social media, right? Social media. It tells that, you know, you deserve the best guy, you're gonna get the best guy. They show them, they see all these images of other girls that are on Instagram with like these luxurious trips or with this boyfriend that buys them everything or whatever. And girls want that. And they think, well, I'm not going to settle until I get that. And then you have mainstream media telling them that they deserve that. Like, what do you expect? This is the world that we're in. And Brittany Renner like fell into that trap. This is a chick that literally was dating NBA players. She was rappers. She was dealing with all the top tier dudes. And now as she's getting older in her 30s, as she's hitting her epiphany phase and realizing like, I'm a single mom with like 20 to 50 bodies. Now she realizes the only people that are really going to give her a chance are going to be religious. And that's why I tell y'all, bro, like, as a religious guy, do not try to save these thoughts, bro. They always reserve the right to go back to being thoughts. They always do. They always do, bro. So you gotta be militant with these chicks, dude. You gotta be super militant with them because they know the game. They know what it is. They're trying to get rescued because they know that they made a lot of bad decisions. So yeah,